who will be doing a presentation on our products. But most importantly, we are truly humbled to have a very own PMZ Plus First African partner in the UK, Lena, who joined this business many years ago. I'm going to let her tell us her story, but her story is one for all of us to listen, because not only has she changed her life, it's also touched the lives of many women and men within the UK and globally. She's inspired multitude of people. A lot of people have changed their life financially, health-wise, physically, thanks to this lady, because she opened the door of this opportunity for many of us here today. So I want to take this opportunity to say, welcome, Boss Lady Lena, and please show your face so that all our audience that are waiting can see who Boss Lady Lena is. Please welcome Boss Lena to this amazing interview session today. Thank you, Boss Lena. Can we see your face?
Good evening, everybody. Just a second. I am here. Okay, there we go. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you're all well.
Well, welcome, Boss Lady Lena. So first time I'm interviewing Boss Lady Lena. I'm probably one of her 20th generation or maybe 100th generation. I don't even know where I sit on the network tree. But this is the fun part of this business, because guess what? You interact with everyone in this business. So Boss Lady, thank you so much for honoring our invitation, and I'm so privileged to be speaking to you today. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions just to tell your story and your journey with the rest of the team at large globally. Now, first off, please, can you introduce yourself once more to all our amazing guests on this Zoom session today?
Sure. So what kind of introduction do you want?
So tell us about who you are.
Yeah.
Let's just know about you as a person, not about the business, you as a person.
No problem. So thank you so much for having me on. You're saying you're honored. I'm actually really honored. When you guys reached out to me, I was like, wow, I have to do this any way that I can support. I know it's been a long time coming, trying to organize our schedules, but we've made it. So thank you again for having me on. So as Sister Maribel just told you guys, my name is Lena. I am 31 years old. I am a mother to two beautiful boys. I've got an 8-year-old boy and a 3-year-old. I am married to an incredible man, and prior to this business, I was just qualifying as a primary school teacher. Sorry guys, yeah, I was qualified as a primary school teacher. I'm the oldest of 5 children, and the last thing I could probably tell you is I wasn't born in the UK. I was born and raised up to the age of 11 in East Africa, Uganda. But I was brought here by my parents to have better opportunity, and obviously there's so many reasons why people come to Europe, but I was one of those that was brought over by my parents as well. So that's a little bit about me.
Oh, thank you so much, Boss Lady Lena. I know a lot of people what is she to tell us about today? What she's going to talk about? Now, we all know we are here, we are in business, we run a business from the comfort of our homes in different parts of the world. Can you please tell our audience and ourselves here today how you came across this business opportunity? What was your turning point? How did you find this business, and what made you stay in the business?
Sure. I think unlike most people who are probably watching us on Facebook, or some of you guys who are on the call, I did not come across the business from social media. So I came across the business from a friend of mine at work who, thank God, she told me about this opportunity with the product and the business aspect of it. At that time when I came across the business, I was 25 years old. I was overweight. I was dealing with so many health problems. I had high blood pressure, I had sciatica, high cholesterol, I had vitamin D deficiency, and I genuinely just never felt good. I was also at that point in my life on antidepressants. I was a single mom, raising my son alone, and I think all that financial pressure, the emotional pressure, just trying to juggle everything on your own, it's not easy. And at that time, I just couldn't manage, and I remember being put on antidepressants. So I wasn't in a really good place. I was just trying to juggle everything. I'm trying to do uni, I'm trying to study, I'm trying to work at the same time. I was in my final year, so I was at placement. And at the same time, I'm trying to pick my son up from nursery. I've got no one else to get him. So it was a really tough time in my life. And my upline, Nicola, at work, she was my misery buddy. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. You have that one person, whether it's at work or in your personal life, that you can just complain with. They also have their own complaints. So it's like we were bonded by complaining. And I got up one day, went to work, and I noticed that something was different about her over the coming weeks. You know, she wasn't complaining with me as much. She was really happy. She was positive. She was losing weight. I saw her drinking the shakes. And that's when she actually told me about the products. Everybody at work knew my health problems. I was always in and out of hospital. My son was always in and out of hospital. So I was known for that. So she told me about the products. And that's how I came across the business opportunity as well.
Wow. That is really powerful. She had issues. I'm sure I can relate to your story, because that's how I found Juice Plus as well. I was looking for something to change my health. So I'm really happy to hear that side of your journey with this business. Now, obviously, you've used these products, you came across the business, and I can say you look amazing. I remember joining your first Zoom meeting, or one of the first Zoom meetings I ever saw you in was in 2020. And I must say, I feel like I'm looking at two different people. When I saw you in 2020, I'm looking at you right now on the screen. Clearly, you've done something different. I think that is what I want our audience to hear today. There is this mixed reviews about our business, about our products. Some say it doesn't work, some say it works. And you obviously being at the helm of this business and been in the business for such a long time, can you tell us, one, how long have you been in this business? You might have said it in your intro. And when you really started, because as I said, I knew you back in 2020 when I joined one of your Zoom sessions. You are so different. I want you to tell your story. What transformation, or when did you start your transformation process to achieve this gorgeous body that you have right here now on the screen?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the love. So I've actually been in the business for 6 years. I came across the products 6 years ago. And when I first came across the products, I told you the health problems I had. So I needed to lose weight, and I did amazing. I lost 4 stone in, I think, 4 months. I went from like a size 18 down to a size 10. I was feeling good. I had no deficiencies. I came off the antidepressants, changing up my lifestyle alongside using the products. And I was able to maintain that for about 2-3 years. And then I got pregnant with my second baby. So that's where everything became undone. And I gained a lot of weight during my pregnancy. I gave birth and had personal problems. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I hope we can talk freely on here. I had a lot of losses in the family.
Recording in progress.
I had situations personally where emotionally I was not okay. So I ended up comfort eating. As much as I was running a business, I still took my capsules, but I was not following the weight loss program that at that time I needed. And I just carried on like that. But I found myself sinking into low self-esteem. I found myself not feeling comfortable in my body again. I was 255 pounds, guys, and a size 20, size 22, and I'm a young girl. They're now telling me, pre-diabetes. I ended up with a lot of deficiency. So I really just wasn't looking up for myself, right? And the turning point for me, as you said, you saw me on Zooms last year where I looked completely different. I think it was double of me on those Zooms. But the turning point, I would love to say to you guys, I got up and became super motivated. That's not what happened. What happened is my body shut down. This time last year, I collapsed. I ended up in hospital from something called necrosis in my stomach. I had to have emergency surgery, and I was given 48 hours to live, guys. So I was literally dying from the inside. That I had gangrene in my stomach that they had to spray, and there was no blood supply coming to my stomach. So it was a very, very serious situation. And thank God I made it through. I survived. And coming round, my consultant said to me, "You are very, very lucky, but you're playing with fire here, right? You're a young girl. You've got your whole life ahead of you, and everything that you are dealing with right now, everything that has got you here is just because of what you're putting in your stomach. it's the food. I was told that apparently when they went in and they were obviously operating, my liver was so enlarged and fatty. I was diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease at the age of 30. And that's it. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. It's basically the start of the worst, right? I'm at the start of all sorts of problems with my liver. So I had to drastically change my lifestyle overnight like that. I remember coming home and just opening my cupboard, pulling out my Juice Plus products. I got my shakes, my capsules, my booster, and my uplift, because I found that I had a B vitamin deficiency. Me, I was the most, everyone used to laugh at how lazy I was. It's a known joke in my family. Oh, Nina's always sleeping. Oh, Nina doesn't like moving. Not knowing I've got a deficiency. And, you know, it's not my character, it's just how my body operated. So got onto the uplift, and honestly, within just a couple of weeks of doing the detox program, which is surrounded around what you're eating, I'd already lost about 14 pounds, which is about a stone. I started feeling really good and getting more energy. But I will say to you guys that it's not easy. It's taken, altogether now, I've lost, I think, 87 pounds since the beginning of the year. And it's amazing. I feel good. I love, you know, getting ready. I love the skin that I'm in. But my only regret is that it had to be, it was forced upon me. Do you know what I mean? This is why I spread the message of prevention is better than cure, guys. You know, if you're in a position where you can start changing your lifestyle, where you can start looking after your body before it you know, it tells you. Not everybody is that lucky, unfortunately. So before it starts to tell you, if you have the opportunity, please, one simple change at a time. You know, take your capsules every single day. Drink, I don't know, a liter of water a day. Work up to the 2. Switch up the oils that you're using. You know, very simple things that I've been able to learn from following the plan is simple things like the types of oils that I was using, or the way that I'm cooking my food. So those are just some of the changes that I made. And of course, I was having my shake for breakfast. I would have a shake for lunch, and I would have a really nice meal, snacks in between. So it was not torture. It was not starvation. It felt good. I felt like with every single day, every week that went by, with every pound or 2 pounds, my body was thanking me. And I've got to this point, you know, a year on, my Facebook memories keep reminding me, and it's like I'm a whole different person. My son was talking about this today with my husband. My son used to go to school and tell people, my mom doesn't move. My mom is too big. Her legs are always hurting. I had something called lymphedema. So I had water retention. My legs would just swell up. Most painful condition. So even just going out, by the time we get from the car to the park, I'm already done. I have to go back to the car and sit. So bless my son, Logan, he would just tell people, oh, my mom doesn't do anything with us. My husband would take the kids out to play. And over the last 6, 7, 8 months throughout this year, just having that freedom of moving without being in pain. I don't know if you know what it's like to live in pain, whether it's knee pain, back pain, headaches, muscle pain, just to get up every day. I'm not in pain. And I said to my husband, I can't believe it. I just get up and I do things. I'm not falling asleep halfway through the day. And, you know, these are small things that people accept, that, oh, I'm always tired. Oh, my back's always hurting. Oh, you know, so-and-so has shoulder pain. It's not normal. That's your body warning you. I had all of these warnings, guys, only at 30 years old. I ignored them and I carried on until, I think it's God. I think God was like, you know what? Those who don't hear must feel. This girl is stubborn. Let me shock her into waking up. So my passion for these products, guys, I could talk here all night because they've saved my life. Wow. The nutrition plan has saved my life. The support from the people on the team, the customers, has saved my life, because I would not be here if it was not from having something like that accessible. So anyway, that's the product. I can carry.
I don't
want to preach too much.
No, you know what, Boss Lady Lina, it's really, really important for everyone to hear this side of your journey. And it's quite emotional, but yet very inspirational, because I believe God saved you, but also because you've been on these supplements, it gave you that borderline to say, you know what, you still have something in your system that can keep you going. So for anyone that is watching us on Facebook, listening to us on this platform, you've all heard it from Boss Lady Lena. Do not wait for that last minute. She said they had to wake her up to go back to taking care of herself and living that healthy lifestyle. And sometimes we do take this for granted. When we talk about healthy lifestyle, the first thing people think about is, oh, it's all about money. All they're interested out is to make money out of us. But I always say this, your coffin is a lot cheaper than your life. When you don't take care of yourself, imagine if the worst had happened to Boss Lady Lena, we will not be talking to her today. So thank God he saved you, Lena, because we need to hear this story. We need to be reminded about how important our health is. And thank you so much for listening to that voice of reasoning and looking after yourself better. You have an amazing family, and your kids obviously appreciate every moment you spend with them. Thank you very much. Obviously, for anyone that is listening to us today, you might be asking yourself, yes, she's had this transformation, but how does she sustain herself in this business? What has this business done for her? That's the question a lot of people in Jamaica are asking. Yes, we all go on Facebook and talk about Juice Plus. It's here to change your life. You're going to make thousands of pounds. I want us to hear from Boss Lady Lena. She started this journey before all of us on this platform. She said yes. She might have had ups and downs like every other business, but she stuck around. And it's a sticking around that put her where she is today. So Boss Lady Lena, please tell us how this business has changed your life for good, because there's no going back. So I would like to hear your journey, and others would like to share into your journey of this business.
Wow, where do I start from? Even before I'm speaking, I can feel myself tearing up already, so excuse me, guys, because today of all days, for me to be doing this Zoom, it's a special day. How has this business changed my life? Well, first of all, I will tell you why today is a special day. It's the day that I have officially retired my mum at 51 from having to ever work again. I have matched and doubled her full-time income, where she has now resigned. Wow. And that is, I was even crying before the Zoom, so don't mind me. It's a big deal. My mom worked hard for me to be here. Aside from giving birth to me, she's the reason I'm here. She's the reason I keep going. So that for me, Juice Plus, thank you. I'm so grateful that I said yes, because when we tell people about this business, or as you see us promoting this business on social media, I know there's a lot of people that look down on what we do. There's a lot of people that don't understand the power in what we're doing. And there's a lot of skeptical people. That was me as well. I was skeptical. But I was skeptical in a place of misery, guys. I wasn't skeptical as if I was living even a comfortable life. I was skeptical with bailiffs at the door. I was skeptical in financial situations that were really, really serious, thousands and thousands of debt. I was skeptical whilst crying myself to sleep at night, you know? And I think I had to get to that point where I just realized I have to do something different. You know, there's no way you can live the same year over. You're going to go crazy. You know, people are losing their minds over just the same year, the same situations, and you feel trapped in your situation. But hopefully my story tonight can show you that you do have some control. You know, things are not happening to you, they're happening for you, and you can break out of that. So for me, with this company, I mean, 6 years in, I've been able to completely change my life. Coming from, as I said to you guys, I was a single mom, I lived in a bedsit, and coming from that to owning multiple properties, to living in our dream house, to having that financial freedom where, as I've just told you, I retired my mom from working, but I retired my dad 2 years ago from working. For me and my husband being able to work from home together, you know, he's right here in our office sitting next to me as I'm doing this, and we're going to do the school run tomorrow together. We're going to pick up the kids. We're going to, you know, go and visit his mom during the day together. We have time freedom. So it's so important.
Spoil the film for you. Nah, I swear down.
I'm
going to the cinema on the day.
Apologies for that, guys.
Someone spoiled it for me now. They took me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so I just want to talk to you guys a bit on that aspect of things. The money is there. As Sister Maribel just told you guys, you can make an incredible income. I'm a 7-figure earner as I'm talking to you. I didn't even have the £50 to sign up, right? My mom had to top me up, but I'm here speaking to you as a 7-figure earner, as, you know, the upline of the fastest growing team, multiple millions turnover company. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. But the other side of that is the lives you're going to impact on that journey. You know, look at my mom and dad. My children are blessed for life. You know, my extended family is blessed. And I think we need to get to that point of realizing that if you want the extraordinary, you need to do something out of the ordinary. So if this is something that looks crazy to you, that's okay. I'm the crazy one in the family. Every one of us on here, if you're already in the business and you're in network marketing, you're the crazy one in the family. But you know what? You're going to change your life. Guys, I'm so happy. I wake up every day happy, and I wake up wanting to spread that to other men and women, because that type of freedom, it's priceless. I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't even know if I'm making sense as I'm talking, because I'm just like, when people ask me, what has this business done for you? I don't know how much more to explain it outside of the financial aspect, but the time freedom, the financial freedom, the investments. Guys, we need to start looking at the bigger picture. When we're on Facebook saying to you, who wants to make an extra £100, who wants to make an extra £500, that's fantastic, but this goes so far beyond that. So far beyond that. Please do not look down on anyone who's promoting it as that I joined to make an extra £100. And I'm telling you, I'm a landlord. I've got multiple properties worldwide, and that is the kind of mindset that we as a people need to start getting into. Investments. Has the world not gone crazy the last 2 years, guys? Come on. We need to secure ourselves. If that alone can show you anything. So from the fact that I get to do this at home, guys, Juice Plus is the best thing that I've ever done. It's the best £50 that I've ever spent. My children are set up for life. That was a massive thing for me. I wanted to make sure that I have privileged children. And I don't know if this will connect with someone, but I want my children to be privileged. I've always desired that. I did not want them to struggle. Enough of the rags to riches story like my one. No, let them have a standard. This is the standard that they're going to build from. And I'm very proud that I've been able to create that for them. We went on a trip to Zanzibar a month or two ago. Just because same week I got up, I was like, okay. My son said to me, it's Black History Month, Mommy, Africa is Uganda. He didn't know there's other countries in Africa. And I was like, oh my God, how embarrassing. So I asked him, where does he want to go? And he said, Zanzibar. We booked it and we flew business class, and my children sat there. And we had like our own pod. And it was just really empowering, because everybody that saw us was like, well, what do you people do? You're young, you're really young, and you've got children. How is it possible that you're able to have this lifestyle? And there was a steward came and was crying to us about how she's been a stewardess for 16 years and she's never seen people that look like us at our age in business class, so friendly, so free. And she was like, you've inspired me to start saving and working to give my son a better... Yeah, she'd never seen a whole family in the Q suites that we were in, and it was just such a beautiful moment, just because they just got to show you that you are a light some way or another. You are going to impact somebody's life just from doing something as simple as promoting healthy living, scientifically researched products, feeling good, looking good. It is that simple. So Juice Plus has saved me. It's literally saved me and my family's life. There's nothing more that I could say. I've got to that point where I always say to people, if you're sick and tired of being sick tired, it's time. You need to take a step forward. You cannot just stay in your mess. It's not about pitching. It's not about convincing. If you're not happy where you are, you need to move, right? There's only so much you can be at a standstill. So if you know that, for example, you can't afford the £50 joining fee like myself in the UK, I couldn't afford it. Guess what? You need the business. Mm-hmm. If you don't have time to do the business, guess what? You need the business, right? If you cannot afford the products, you need the business, because how long are you going to be there not being able to afford stuff that you want? How long are you going to be there where you don't have time for yourself or to do the things that you want to do? And how long are you going to be in pain physically? How long are you going to torture your body? Guys, we need to do better. We really have to do better. And like I said, it's not about begging people or convincing. It's just, you need to just look at your situation. 6 years ago, when I was in that cold bed sit, going to bed in my jacket and wrapping my baby in his jacket because the gas has gone out once again, yeah, guess what? I had to do better. How long was I going to keep living like that? So we all have a story, guys. Every single one of you on here, everybody watching us, I know you have a story. We all have our pains. We all have our struggles. I want you to tap into your struggle, not to put yourself down, but use that as your motivation. Use that as your discipline, right? Use that as your fuel. Use that as the light at the end of the tunnel for you to get up every single day and take one step to change that situation that you were in. And this company, this business, this product, that's the first step. The rest is you just taking simple daily changes every single day. Invest in yourself. That's what I would say to yourself. Invest in yourself and don't be selfish about this opportunity, because you who is tired, but your mom is there struggling, right? You who doesn't have the time, but you can't even pay for after school club for your child to do football, right? But you can sit and watch Netflix series. That's the time you can build a business. So, I like I said, I can talk. Wow. I don't even know what question you asked me, but I've answered something.
No, and you've said everything that we need to know about your journey, your story. You know what? It's so motivational. Can you adopt me, please? I just want to adopt that energy, adopt that lifestyle change. It comes with a lot of things. You don't know what you're doing for us today, but it means so much for many people here. And I know there are a lot of people that have questions. They're asking like, oh, the reason why she's living that life is because she's at the top. The reason why she's succeeded is because she's at the top. I want us to talk about challenges, because people sitting in here say it's so easier said than done. People don't believe that the reason why you succeeded is because you work hard. The reason why you succeeded is because you talk around. A lot of people give up too soon. I always say this to people: when you've had a health condition for many years, say for example, you suffer from diabetes, high blood pressure, and this is not me making medical claims. You need to take a period of time to detox your system and heal your body. But more often, people feel that when they use our products, they're going to have instant healing. They're going to have instant transformation. And same with the business. A lot of people feel that when they sign up for £50, they're going to earn 155,000 or 190,000. Now, I want you to share your challenges being a business owner, because obviously your success hasn't come without challenges. It will be interesting for us to know, throughout your journey, what sort of challenges did you encounter and how did you overcome them?
There's been so many. I think the first one that, if I had let it take me over and succeed, we might not be sitting here, was people's opinions and lack of support. So when I joined the business, I won't say that, everybody was that excited about it. You've started a business, you expect your friends, your family. However, I was bombarded with a lot of negativity. It's a scam, it doesn't work, keep studying, you have a degree, it's okay, this is how life is. But as long as you have your degree, you can be a broke teacher, or we can call you a teacher. That's how it seemed. So that was something that really got to me, including my mom. You see, the same mom I'm telling you I've retired, she was so against this business. And she was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I brought you to this country and you're selling fruits and veg on Facebook. And I'll never forget that. So she wasn't supportive. And there was a point where I said, you know what, I can't deal with all this negativity. I'm going to stop. And she was the one to encourage me. And she basically said to me, Lena, I don't pay your bills. I'm your mom. But when you shut your door to yourself. You know what you're struggling with. There's only so far I can carry you. So you're saying this thing can make you an extra income. It can help your health. You seem really excited about it. Why are you listening to what people have to say? Where are they when you're struggling? So that's kind of how I overcame that, was my mom giving me that type of talk, considering she didn't even support it. She was like, it doesn't mean you stop doing it, you know. You're a grown woman. It doesn't mean just because I've said I don't like it that you'd stop. So that I know a lot of people struggle with, and we all as a people have to do better with supporting each other. But I just want you guys to know that you need to be your biggest fan. You need to be your biggest support system, because once I overcame that, I don't even hear the negativity. I don't even see. I don't even know if it's out there. In a very different mindset, and I'm so focused. So that is something that might hinder you if you allow it. And small things can really steal this opportunity from you. So I would encourage you to have your picture, like your mind fixed on where you're trying to get to, right? Have that picture of your vision, your why, or why, whatever got you to join this business is why you need to keep going. And regardless of what people say, you push forward. Because before I was in this business, you think people didn't have something to say about me. I was the girl who got pregnant, you know, single mom, the man left her, don't let your daughters around Lena. So there was always something. So you need to look at it in that perspective. And I thank my mom for giving me this mindset around that, and that kept me going. Other challenges, to be honest with you, the challenges might have come later on. The first couple of years in this business, I was really excited. The first 2 years, it was just pure excitement. I was so happy to be working with other women, and, you know, I'm feeling good. The products are good. I'm losing weight. I'm healthy. So the first 2 years were just the best. They were amazing. And even on there, they were. But at that point, I remember hitting a wall in terms of positions. And the beauty of our company is, whether you hit bonuses or not, you still get paid. So I ended up stagnant at one position for, I think it was quite a few years. But during those few years, I became a 6-figure earner. Wow. So regardless of that, as much as I wanted to progress to that title of National Marketing Director, I was a QNMD who was a 6-figure earner. I had an incredible team. So I won't lie to you and say that I've had many serious challenges, but I think I've invested a lot in myself to maybe not see things as challenges. So for me, self-development has always been at the front of everything up to this day. This morning, first thing I do is open up YouTube, listen to the right things. So there has been things, you know, where you've obviously built yourself a team, but maybe they don't have the vision that you've got. And as you said, they quit too early or too soon. But that's not, for me personally, that's not been a challenge. That's not been a setback. You just have to love people where they're at, right? That's why if you look at the corporate world out there, there is people at different levels, the management, etc. So at the end of the day, everybody has their own path. I've never taken that personally. So I've not seen that as a challenge. So I think those are the main things that I would say. Maybe time-wise, I know at the beginning, juggling the business, I was working, I would start work at 8:30. I would finish work at 3:30, pick up my son by 4, go to uni for 4:30, finish uni at 10:30, pick up my son from my mom's and get home at midnight and be up again at 4. Wow. So that was a big challenge. But I really had to discipline myself and think, you know what, as hard as that is, I would still get home at midnight and maybe watch a movie or call my friend and have a quick gossip, right? So I had to just readjust my schedule. So the times where I would have been watching a movie or watching videos on Instagram or YouTube, I built my business. The time where I'll be on the phone gossiping with my friend, I had to explain to my friends, guys, I need to build this business. And on the weekends where I will be partying, I made the sacrifice and I said, guys, I cannot make it this night. I'm building my business. So that was a challenge, but I had to make a few sacrifices. I slept a bit later. I woke up a bit earlier, but guess what? Where I am now, I can sleep all day and night if I want to. I sleep on the beach, yeah. Wow. Cocktail in my hand if I want to. So these are some of the small sacrifices that I class as small that you're going to come across. And you know what? I just don't see them as challenges. I don't see it as hard. Do you know what was hard, guys? Did you hear my schedule? Setting the alarm at 4, dropping my baby. I went back to work when Logan was 3 months old. I used to run from work. His nursery was near my workplace, and breastfeed in my lunch break and then run back to work, you know, and then I wouldn't see him till 6:30. I'm in library. I'm getting buses in the middle of the night. It's freezing cold, right? that was hard. As I've just told you, sometimes we had to sleep in our jackets. That's the truth of the matter. When my husband met me and he came to my place, he was like, this is really cold. I was like, yeah, this is my life. And he was like, no wonder you're always sick. No wonder your son is always sick. So that was hard. You pick your hard, guys. So when you're asking me about challenges, I don't know what I've come across in this business that can compare to the life that I had, where I would have to do my monthly food shop, guys. It was £15. Yeah, you go with your list as the price, and you tick it, and you get to the till, and you're 5, 10, 20, maybe even 50p over, and you have to take something and put it back, and the queue's there. People are looking at you like the baby's screaming. Guys, trust me, this is not hard. If you channel your mindset right, we post on Facebook, we take products and feel good. We are changing people's lives, right? We have financial stability. You have all those bonuses. Everything that I have, you can access it. I'm not special. I'm not the only one who has this. It's just in this particular team you've invited me. But how many other 7-figure earners do I have in my downline? How many 6-figure earners do I have? How many PMD pluses I've got in my team? I cannot count. So don't have that mindset. Think to yourself, you know what? I'm picking my heart. Make the small sacrifices at the beginning for a lifetime of freedom. And that's just how I looked at my business and my journey.
Wow. Thank you for those inspirational words. Self-discipline, invest in yourself, self-develop yourself, take your challenges as something that you can use to build yourself up. Do not dwell on the challenges, but rather convert the challenges to something more fruitful and purposeful. Thank you so much, Lina. Your story, your journey is something that everyone on this platform needs to take home, dwell on it, and build on it. It's not just about us sitting here and listening. And if you're a visitor on this platform, guys, I know the first question somebody will be asking as a visitor is, yes, it's one of those stories that people tell to get more people to join the business. Now, I just want you to summarize about this pyramid scheme, because a lot of people say every network business, the reason why Lina has made it is because she's at the top of the business. Can you just debunk that statement by explaining how your business functions and how your downlines are also 7-figure earners, even though you brought them in the business?
Oh God, the pyramid scheme talk. I remember my friend's mom telling me this when I told her I was going to join Juice Plus. She's like, it's a pyramid scheme. And I told my upline, yeah, I'm not doing it. It's a pyramid scheme. And she was like, do you know what a pyramid scheme is? I was like, no. It was like, me neither, so I don't know what to tell you. Guys, pyramid schemes are illegal. Juice Plus is not a pyramid scheme. I'm probably the worst person to answer this question because I don't have nothing powerful to tell you other than you can be skeptical, but don't be ignorant. It's not a pyramid scheme. The way that our business is set up, it's effort-based. If you come into the business, let's say, for example, Cheryl came into the business and she brought in Precious, and Precious is going crazy with this. Precious can overtake Cheryl at whatever position she is. Over the years, I've lost count of how many of my downlines overtook me in position and titles. Now we've all met at the same level. And that's the beauty of what we do. Guys, it's a franchise you are buying. It's not a job. You are a franchise partner. If you're not sure of what that is, you can Google it for detail. But the same way people go and buy McDonald's, and that's their franchise business, or petrol stations, if you didn't know. You can go and buy yourself a petrol station and you can run it how you want to run it. This is a franchise business. So please, if you do have that mindset, I would say get yourself educated. We're a 50-year company. We are accredited by so many different, boards out there. You can even ring some of the accrediting bodies like DSA, right? Direct Sellers Association, which has got to actually overlook any company. You can go online, Google them, ring them, and they can verify it's a legitimate company. It's not a pyramid scheme. But I would just say, be skeptical, but don't be ignorant. Educate yourself a little bit. The job that you're in is probably more of a pyramid scheme than anything out there, because majority of people do not ever hit CEO level within the job that they're in, right? When I was working as a teacher, for me to get to head teacher status, I won't even go into what it would have taken. So that's the reality of it.
Wow. Thank you so much for that brief explanation, because a lot of people watching us on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching us from right now, often have these questions that they ask, like, oh, is it a pyramid scheme or not? So thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
One final question for you. I just want to say thank you so much, because personally, I've been inspired more than ever. This is going to transform my life. This is going to transform my business. Just listening to you, it means so much to me and to a lot of people on this platform. One final word from you. How would you, or give us a word of encouragement for those who feel like they can't keep going in this business, for those who feel like, you know what, I'm failing, my teammates are leaving, I'm not growing, for those who feel like, oh, I can't build my business because people are not saying yes to me. What final word are you going to give to all of us today sitting on this platform?
If not Juice Plus, then what? That would be my question to you. If not this, then what? Time is gonna go by anyway. You're gonna be on social media anyway. Your health will come back and wake you up if you're not being healthy anyway. Your financial situation will come back to you anyway. So I would just say to you to get a bit more resilient, have some thick skin, and as I said, pick your heart. That would be my best advice. And understand that no matter where you go in life, there's hardships. You know, if you went to build a conventional business with a shop, you're going to have hardships. Your job right now, it's hard. Whether you want to be on benefits, that's also hard. You know, everywhere you turn, there's a hardship there. So that's why I say to people, if not Juice Plus, then what? Is it manual labor we are doing? Are you carrying something on your head every day? Or are you picking up your phone? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to get you guys in the mindset of taking that hard word out of your vocabulary. You are human. You're allowed to get tired, right? You don't tired. That's okay. Guess what? You're the CEO of your own company or franchise partner. Take the day off, right? And come back stronger. Go and recharge and come back stronger. Go and pick up the skills. Okay, your team members are leaving. Have you built the skills to be the type of leader, right, that understands how to handle situations like that, how to train people? When you entered a job, guys, there's always some type of training, some kind of probation period of training, right? Where you go for 3 months and, you know, etc. Or there's always some kind of top-up training, whether, like, I remember when I was working in special needs school, voice training and anger management, there's always something. So are you actually building on those skills? Before you start to put yourself down and think you can't do this, you're not like those people, this and that, before you're comparing yourself, are you matching their work ethic? Have you put 110% into your business for you to say, I am tired, or so-and-so is better than me? Have you really taken that time to develop on yourself? Guys, giving up is not an option. It's not an option, right? If you leave Juice Plus, are you going to give up on everything else? No, so carry on. Just carry on. Keep going. There's going to be hardships. And for me, the one thing that I've learned, the best thing that's kept me going, is it's okay to be me. It's okay to have a bad day. Don't let the bad day be a bad week, then a bad month, then it's a bad year. And I took that pressure off of myself. Yes, there's going to be hardships in the business at times where you're like, today I can't be bothered. You know what? I take a breath, I step away, I do what I need to do, and I come back stronger. But this whole thing of I can't do this, there is no such thing as I can't. I've got 2 arms, I've got the same 24 hours in the day, right? I'm sure there's some people on here who I have more responsibilities than they have, maybe, right? So just take certain things out of your mindset and have a clear vision. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? If I just think if I had given up, Jesus Christ, where would my mom be? My beautiful mom who's worked her ass off, she brought us all to this country. Where would she be? Where would my grandmother, God rest her soul, have been? You know, we need to stop being selfish with this opportunity. When I say to people, stop being selfish with this opportunity, that's what I mean. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying that sometimes it's easier to build and work harder for the people that you love than yourself. Does that make sense? Yes. Moms on here, you know, you do anything for your children, right? So just get yourself in the mindset of this is a non-negotiable. Quitting is not an option. develop yourself, equip yourself with the skills that you need to do this. Like anything in life, you have to grow. Wherever your desire is, let's say your eyes are on NMD. I know NMD is a big one. You want to be NMD. Guess what? You don't magically wake up and you're a national marketing director. You have to grow into that person. You develop into that person. So you need to, if you're feeling like I can't do this, I don't want to do it, you feel like quitting, that means that you have not opened yourself up for growth. That's all that means. You're not open to growing, whether it's with your health, whether it's understanding the products better, whether it's your skills. Maybe you lack confidence. I never used to have confidence. I couldn't do Zooms like this or live videos and stuff. Guess what? I went to study. That's what I did. I practiced. I worked on myself. I said, no, I need to change that story. So please, let's change the stories in our head. That would be my advice to you guys.
Wow, that is amazing. Oh, you know what? I've taken on so much. I'm just going to let people ask 2 questions. I have Kate, and there was one other person's hand up. So just 2 questions, and then we're going to do a brief summary of the products. I know we've all listened to Boss Lina's story, how she transformed herself by losing weight. A lot of people are asking, what sort of products did she use? What sort of products are we into? What sort of products do we market? We're going to have, after the 2 questions, we're going to do a brief presentation. Esther is going to help me do that presentation on the products that we use and we market globally. So stay tuned. So Kate, your hand is up. I'll let you unmute yourself and ask your question. Over to you, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Let's see if you can ask you.
Kate, speak up, feel free.
Okay, possibly she's or he's.
Oh, is it Kate or Keith? I think it's Keith, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so the hand is up. So we'll just move over to the presentation. If you have any specific questions for Boss Lady Lina, please leave it in the chat section. Chizobu is going to take your question. Okay, Kate is back. Yeah.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, this is my first time, so I've been listening in on the meeting, and it's been very interesting, and you've done really well.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm really looking at it. We're trying to open my eyes and look at it. I suppose once I get all the information together and formulate it in my head, then I'll make a formed decision of how I'm going to move forward. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it sounds really great, and I'm really, really proud. You know, you've really sort of like took it by the horns, and you know, it's great. It's great. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the meeting so far. So yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for that feedback. And definitely once you get all the information, I think it will be easier or clearer to see which direction to go in, like you said. But I'm glad that you got some inspiration from tonight.
Yeah, I just want to know how to get started and how to build up a network, and you know, how to get the product out there. You know, how do I go about that? Because it all sounds really great, you know, and the background of it. But that's my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think, you know what, whoever invited you on the call, once you have a chat with them, we have regular training just like this on a weekly basis.
Right.
Where we're consistently teaching people how to market the product, you know, teaching them what the product is or how to actually build their business. So when you join, you're not just left, you're not just sent off.
All right, okay.
You're going to have regular connections with your upline, but also with other leaders in the business. It might be myself, it might be whoever doing different types of training to guide you. And that's on a weekly basis. And they are all recorded, so you're always able to access and catch up on them as well.
Right. Yeah, because myself and my partner, we're both interested. We're both listening in. We're both on it. It's just because I've logged in under my name, but we're both here and we've been following it so far. So we're really looking to do it together and try and move forward.
Wow,
so,
that's really amazing. Thanks for joining in, and go to the person that invited you. Just chat with them. They're going to send you a link on how to sign up, and they'll offer you one-to-one, and you'll be invited to so many Zooms where you get all the training you need.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for the feedback, Keith. And
yeah, thank you.
Take care.
So guys, we've all heard it from our amazing boss lady Lena, from 50 pounds, from a bed seat to a 7-figure earner, to transforming her body, to transforming her health. What more do we need to hear tonight? What more do we need to take home tonight to transform ourselves as well and transform our business? If you haven't been touched today as a newbie on this platform or a prospect that is looking to change, I don't know what more Lena could possibly tell you and I to start this journey today, because I always say the moment you hear this opportunity, like I did on Facebook, that is the moment you start your journey. You don't start your journey tomorrow. You don't start it next month or in the new year. Your journey starts now. All it takes is 50 pounds. If you're watching from the UK, if you're watching from Europe, it's 60 euro. If you're watching from USA, Canada, it's $52. And of course, we're in Australia, we're in New Zealand, we're in Singapore, we're in Malaysia, we're in Dubai. We are in all the corners of the planet except Africa. But guess what? The joy is we will be going to Africa at some point. So if you're in this business or you're trying to join the business and you want to focus in Africa, stay tuned, stick around, because when Africa opens its market, we're going to flood it like wild bees. Because guess what? We go out for the hunt. And when we go, we make sure we strip. We make sure we catch. So if you want to be a hunter and you want to go out there to come back with a lot of food back home, stay in this business for the long haul, because I tell you, we will have a lot more Lenas to celebrate. We'll have a lot more families to inspire. We'll have a lot more families to transform. Do not quit the game when it's just starting. There are tough times, but guess what? Toughness brings out the best in people. If you're not ready to deal with toughness, then you're going to surround yourself with the weak-hearted and the faint-hearted. But guess what? I don't believe anyone on this platform tonight is a weak person or a faint-hearted person. Just be strong and keep going till you get to your destination. Because everyone here has a destination. Everyone here has a vision. Sometimes you might be distracted in life, but always remember, where is your goalpost? How far do you want to go? And how fast do you want to go? So on that note, I want to say thank you. And I'm going to pass over to Esther, who is going to do a brief presentation on our products. If you're yet to use our products, just join in and buy them and start using it. We've got the amazing Perform. We've got the amazing Uplift that Boss Lena talked about. You want to be on it. And of course, our 30 organic fruits and vegetables. Over to you, Esther.
Oh my goodness. Hi everyone. Oh my God, I'm so super excited. Oh goodness. We can listen to you, Boss Lady Lena. We can listen to you all day, all night. I mean, I can listen to you. Oh gosh, she's so exciting. No wonder why you really motivate me. I'm so inspired by your story, and I guess everyone else here is also inspired through your story as well. I have my laptop there and I have my phone here. So if I'm looking all over the place, please pardon me. All right. So thank you also for honoring our invitation, and thank you everyone who is jumping on board. I guess we should all take action. I'm gonna just share you just 10 minutes. I will share my screen and I will show you guys a brief presentation about the business. About the products, and a brief one about the business. Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see my screen?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Hold on. We're going to sort this
It's
out.
coming through. It's coming through.
Yeah. Okay. So, first thing I wanted to share about quickly is about this percentage, which is actually working. We have about 87% of the population who do not eat enough fruits and vegetables. Actually, 59% of adults do not eat enough fruits, and 96% of children do not eat enough fruits and vegetables, and 70% of youngsters do not eat enough fruits actually. So guys, this is actually a big amount, and this is why Juice Plus, the company actually help bridge the gap between what we should eat and what we normally eat. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive into the presentation now. So just thinking about that number, how many fruits have you eaten today? and how many vegetables have you eaten today? But the concept of our product is so easily done that you can, within 5 seconds, okay, let's say, okay, maximum of 1 minute, you've actually consumed your 30 different fruits and vegetables, right? So now this is the Juice Plus business. I'm gonna just touch a bit about the Juice Plus business and then the Juice Plus the Juice Plus products as well. So this is our opportunity. The company is called Juice Plus. It was founded in 1970. Okay, so we're over 50 years now, and our nutritional product is the #1 most researched nutritional product in the world. Actually, in 2020, we celebrated our 50 years anniversary. We are a global company. We're present in over 26 countries, and we are opening up in Czech Republic and Portugal very soon. Okay, guys. So we are opening up in lots of places, right? This is our value: longevity, quality, simplicity, community, authenticity, approachability. I mean, everyone in this call, whoever invited you, please feel free to, you can, even those in the business also can feel free to contact or actually message anybody and they will tell you more about the business. We're very approachable, we're very friendly. The community, one thing that kept me in this community, this business is the community. Everybody is rooting for you, everyone wants you to succeed. And it's just a beautiful business. I'm telling you guys, I cannot stress it. Okay, so this is I'm just gonna expand this just because you need to see well. Can you see my screen properly?
Yes, we can see the slides.
Okay, so our business, we a stable company. You just imagine the company that's been in the market for over 50 years. That is the proper stability. We are gonna be here for the next 50 again. As I don't know, I believe it's so that we're gonna be here for the next 50 plus. We have a strong brand presence in over 20 plus countries worldwide. We're committed to science behind our products. We have about 40 independent research. We are mission driven. Our mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. I don't know if you heard the story Boss Lady Lena was sharing. She was talking about, she was in the business, but she wasn't really taking it seriously. She wasn't really looking after her health until she hit a roadblock, or she went down to that she was given one day. Oh my God, that story was so emotional. And then she pulled out her product. She put out premium capsule, started putting in the lifestyle changes, which we actually promote. And this is her today, looking fabulous as ever. Oh my gosh, she looks amazing, right? So this is our community. We are customer centric. We always support our customers, expert management all over the world. Now we have our business opening, as I said, in over 20 different markets. This is our main product, which we call the Juice Plus Premium Capsules or the Protective Plus Bundle. They are close to nature. They help you bridge the gap between what you should eat and what you eat every day. They are the best. They're the best of whole food, minimally processed plant-based nutrition. Okay, they have 40 independent research, tested, approved by informed choices. Okay, so that is that one. As I said, this product, for example, helps you boost your immune system. They help you with better digestion. They help you with just your general health and well-being. Okay, so this is our premium capsules. A lot of things. I mean, you can also, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, this is amazing, I want to know more about this business. We have product trainings. We have a lot of trainings when you join this community. Okay, and look at this. We have the healthy start for family. So if you got like the premium capsules, say for example, you just want to be a customer first, and you say, okay, let me get the premium capsules. The company offers you free chewables for your children, and this is a report, a report about the children who got on our healthy start for family. 71% of the children and teenagers consumed less fast food, and what we said, they say, healthy, what is it called? Practice makes perfect. Or when you start doing something, when you start living healthy, it triggers you to even do more healthy stuff for yourself. But if you're always exposed to unhealthy habits, it makes you to do more unhealthy stuff. So these children are being exposed to healthy living, the family is living healthy, they are seeing their parents living healthy, and now they're making more healthier choices. 89% are more aware of their health, 71% is drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, 61%. And this is helping us to beat the statistics which I first showed at the beginning of this presentation. Okay, so this is our amazing Protective Plus bundle. My best, oh gosh, everyone in this call, everyone in the business, everyone, this is my best. Okay, let me just openly announce it. And then this, if you're looking at Boss Lady Lena, she is looking amazing, and you're wondering what product did she use? What product did she use to actually lose weight? This is our complete. We call this complete because it has carbohydrate, has fiber, has protein in it. This is proper, complete, balanced diet. Okay, so this helps you to replace a meal. And she was using this one called the shake to replace 2 meals in a day. And then we have this one called the booster to actually you take it first thing before your meal. Okay, so this is what we have. And then we have this one for snacking, those people who love snacking. We have an amazing soup, and just this the write-ups actually explains it a bit more, but I don't want to go into that because we're over the time. Okay, so pardon me if I'm rushing things and I'm mumbling. If I'm speaking too quickly, I'm just trying to get done with the presentation so we can deal with the questions. Okay, so now we have this one which is called the uplift. You're in the business and you are a customer, you're just wondering, you're saying, I'm so tired, I just need a bit of energy. This is it. This got you covered. I mean, like 24 hours. You take one sachet, you are covered for the day. You're a mom, you're a busy mom, you're always running around. This is for you, okay? This is a plant-based natural energy drink. Whole food plant-based, minimally processed ingredients with delicious uplifting flavors, 40 milligrams of natural caffeine, low sugar content, provides body and essential vitamin B's from mango, guava, and lemon extract, contains cherry and beetroot, less than 30 calories per serving, no artificial coloring, gluten-free, made without GMO. Enjoy uplift from Juice Plus as part of balanced diet. Okay, so this is our uplift. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our uplift. Amazing product. We love it. And it's so easy. Most of our products are so easy to use. And one thing I want to mention as well is how most of our products are all our products are from nature. They are natural, made from fruits and vegetables. And when you look at our product concept, they have what I call the multidisciplinary team. They have more than one product in it, more than one fruits or more than one vegetables. Our main bundle, which is the Protective Plus bundle, which I showed earlier, has about not less than 30 different fruits, vegetables, and 5 omegas. Okay, so we believe that when you flood your body with the right nutrition, your body feels happy. Your body, just imagine being at work and you have enough team to actually do the work. You feel less stressed, if that makes sense. So that's how I view all these products. Our products are brilliant for that. And then let me just go into the business aspect. So the health and wellness industry is 4.3 billion in 2017, the health and wellness industry. So if you're looking for the best industry to work with, I would definitely recommend the health and wellness industry. You could be with a clothing company, you could do other things, which is cool, but there's never a time when health is out of the question, or out of shape, or this is the time where everyone is actually looking into their health, thinking of boosting their immune system, thinking of staying healthy, staying away from this terrible thing going on. Okay, let me not mention them, but we all know different parts of the world, there's panic everywhere, and there's never been a time where people are more conscious of their health. So the health and wellness industry, actually, what we do is to promote healthy living, encourage people to actually stay in the good side of health. You know, so this is, and in 2017, research showed that the health and wellness industry globally has hit 4.2 trillion in 2017. Now let's talk about when the virus started. which is about 2020. I wish they would do a new research, and then we would know a whole lot of improvement would a whole lot of money would go in there. So did you know in 2018 sales through the direct selling distribution channel reached over 2.6 billion only in the UK and 103 billion USD worldwide. Okay, so that's a winning amount. So guys, in our business already, we are registering 5,000 new partners every single month. Okay, we are registering 5,000 new partners every single month. And what we do, we as partners involve customers and partners. Juice Plus does the rest. You know, once you join our company, what we do is to share the good news about the product, share the good news about the business, and Juice Plus does every other thing. Ships to the product to the customers, you know, takes the payment from the customers, pays you your percentage. Juice Plus does everything else. Okay, so you don't need to think about stocking the product in your house or doing any other thing. All you need to do, bring in your customers and bring in whoever you think that this would benefit, the business would benefit. Okay, so this is an illustration sharing that you are here and Juice Plus is there. So all you do is bring in customer. Juice Plus takes payment, delivers the product to your customer. You don't need to do any other thing. Bring in your customer, bring in your team members, and everything is sorted for you. Okay. So Juice Plus rewards you. Let me just show you how much you can stand to earn. This is our bonus plan. Now, this is our bonus plan. Our bonus plan in the UK, you can earn over £119,000 just in bonuses. Okay, you can earn in the business. You can earn in over 7 different ways. But with our bonus plan, you can earn over £119,000 just in bonuses. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is my presentation. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Where do I click on stop? Yeah. So if you have any question, please feel free to drop in the comment section, or you can raise your hand and we can unmute you. Thank you.
Before we take questions, I'll say thank you, Esther, for that amazing presentation. So guys, now we're going to go off Facebook. If you're on Facebook with your phone, please, you can get off Facebook so we can take questions from prospects, existing partners. And I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has been here. Listen to Lena.
So guys, you have just heard, the amazing presentation, amazing story from Lena. And guys, get involved, just get involved. So if you want to get involved in the product and have an amazing health journey, then please contact me, Olivia Rufai. If you want to join the business and have an international franchise business in 26 countries, and by the way, 2022 we'll be in 28 different countries, then please contact your girl Olivia Rufai. Let's get you on that journey, that amazing journey. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Any questions, please contact me. You can contact me via YouTube. Those of you watching via YouTube, you can contact me via Instagram. Those of you watching on Instagram, you can contact me via Facebook. Those of you watching via Facebook. I'm going to go back into the Zoom right now as I ask questions, but we have to come off social media. But any questions, you can actually contact me. So thank you, and we speak to you soon. Take care, and remember, it is your life.